My name is OG Politics, and we're here doing some Color Cup right now. I'm gonna start uploading videos as we go. I don't know. I haven't really decided how I'm gonna do it, but I know when there's special events like this, I'm gonna be running a lot of test teams and seeing how well they do. So then that way you guys can know what Pokemon you might want to use throughout. But today I'm going to be running Venusaur, Pelipper, and Charizard. And this is the first battle right here. Alright, so it's not the best matchup, but Mud Water, or I think Mud Bomb, doesn't really do that much damage. So you don't have to shield it up, but I chose to shield it up so I could get a little bit more energy in. As you can see, I'm letting it go right here. And then definitely gonna come in quick. Get that nice little farm down. Love Pelipper, even though he's got weird eyes. He gets his moves very quickly, which I love. Alright. Switched out to Venusaur. Gonna let that go through. But I kind of messed up. Should have blocked it. Now my Venusaur is gone. Completely gone. I was so sad at this point. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep pushing through, because that's what every good player needs to do, is keep pushing through no matter what. Alright. So now this is going to be a really good matchup. I'm definitely going to want to shield up, so then that way I can save as much energy as I can. I didn't know what he had, and obviously that was a good choice right there since he threw the Thunderbolt, which is perfect. Sorry about that. I was getting some stuff off Reddit for raids, and I will be doing some raid video as well. So Ivysaur is a great Pokemon, but on terms of it with Venusaur, I just feel like Venusaur gets the energy a lot quicker than Ivysaur does. And as you can see, I won there with the Hurricane. I don't know if he thought I was going to throw the Weather Ball because it wasn't going to do any damage, but, you know, we're out here. Let's see what this next matchup has in store for us. Ooh, this is going to be a really good matchup. So I was watching some videos with the Zapdos team itself. Super strong if you don't know how to counter it. As you can see here, I let Venusaur stay in to get a little bit of energy. And then I switched out to Pelipper because he had switched into his Flareon. Actually, we'll just keep it that way. Alright, and then he switched back to his Zapdos. I'm trying to get the Hurricane as quickly as possible, but I think I ended up just going to Weather Ball, try to get the shield up out of him. Alright. So I'm definitely going to want to shield up here just because water against electric doesn't do well. And I'm trying to stay in as much as possible. I'm trying to get the Hurricane. And I was able to get the Hurricane, which I was super glad about. And at this point I was hoping that he doesn't throw the shield and I'm able to get this off. But of course he throws the shield. But either way, that's okay with me because I have one more shield and I'm able to come in and farm down a little bit and get some energy in. Threw the shield up. Alright, so here I farmed down a little bit. I tried not to get too greedy, but as you can see, I got too greedy. Messed up, missed the Dragon Claw. Thank God it was only a Seed Bomb. I was thinking that it was going to be running a Psychic move, so that's what I was kind of thinking that it was going for. But we picked the right choice. If I would have farmed down just a little bit more, I probably would have got the KO right there, but that's okay, because then it gave me one more hit, and all I needed was one more hit for Zapdos to get another Dragon Claw, and at this point, he doesn't have any more shields. Hopefully I can farm down, and we are good to go. And that is a win. So I like to see. And honestly, I really just think that this is super fun. I try to do the teams as if I'm doing one run and I'm trying to go as far as I can in one run. So if the team busts in like 2 goes, then I switch it up and try another thing. And I'm going to keep doing that as we go through these videos, and I keep posting more and more. It's going to be a real fun. So I let that brine go through so I can get more sludge. Hopefully he lets this go through. I'm not too far behind if I need to get another one, which is great. They let it go through. Didn't do that much damage. The only thing that sucks about the Ivysaur that I have right now is I haven't been able to, well, I could buy a box to get an elite charge TM so I get Frenzy Plant, but I really just don't feel like wasting the money on that, so I just kind of have Petal Blizzard, I believe, in that spot since I don't have Frenzy Plant. Sorry, I can't talk right now. Ooh, Gorgeous. So I was thinking about running a team with Gorgeous, honestly. It kind of reminds me of Trevenant in a way, but I don't know, I just didn't feel like wasting it. Another thing is just like, it's just one of those things that I just didn't feel like wasting that much Stardust on, so I didn't really go through with it. But you know, I think I'm gonna have to start doing that if I'm gonna want to get the full extent of you know, doing these challenges like the Color Cup, or what we have next here in a couple days, which is the Psychic Cup. And of course, Metachamp is going to be a super good opponent in there. We got Slowbro, Executor, you know, a lot of heavy hitters. I don't know if they're going to let Latios and Latias in there, but if you have Shadow, those, of course, those are going to do a lot of damage. Get my little Metadite. I didn't check the IVs. I was like, I got stuff to do. Let's go. Let's keep on moving. Feeling good. All right. Sometimes I really hate these finding opponent load screens. I think I've always just hated every load screen in any game. I'm just not a patient person, so I think that's why a lot of battles that I do lose is because I'm impatient. Alright, so we got Venusaur against Politoed. They do a switch out. So what I want to watch out is acrobatics here. I didn't know Jumpluff had acrobatics because I've never really ran Jumpluff since I'm still kind of in my beginning stages of battling. So I didn't know that it had this move, otherwise I would have just straight up blocked it. As you can see there, it did a lot of damage. They threw up the shield. And see, they're just definitely going to outpace me, farm me down. I tried getting the Dragon Claw. I was able to, which was super nice. I was surprised that they didn't throw any moves. I don't know if they didn't have a second move, or if they have 2 moves and it just takes a lot of energy for them to get. But, of course, still wasn't enough. But I got all of their shields, and I still have 2 shields, which is really, really good on my end. And, of course, I didn't know what it was going to do to Ivysaur because I've never seen this move before, or haven't watched any videos on it, so I blocked it up. All right, farming down, keep farming down, getting that energy, start throwing the acid, or sludge bomb, sorry, not acid. I was able to get it right off the rip, which is nice. I love when that happens, but sometimes it doesn't always work out like that, which is okay. Alright, and I think I should be good here. I throw up the extra shield just in case. Waited a little bit. I was thinking about it. I was like, should I? And I was like, I'm gonna play it safe because, you know, I don't know what would happen. Who knows if they had a lot of energy, they were able to sweep my Ivysaur and then end up sweeping my Pelipper, which I did not want to happen. All right. Since it is a water Pokemon, we are doing lots of damage here. And of course, I stuck it out. I was like, I'm definitely going to hang out and try to get that leaf move. And that's another one for the books. Yeah, I feel like Jumpluff is really good. I don't have anything close to have a Jumpluff in my 1500 battles, which is probably something I should also work on, so I could start building some teams around that, because that was definitely interesting to me. All right, so another Toxapex. Let's see what happens. Going for the farm down, of course. Doing neutral damage to each other. And so I decided to let this go and thinking that it was going to be a Brime, and they hit me with a Sludge Wave. Did so much damage on me, but I had enough for a Sludge Bomb and possibly another one to get off if I'm able to. See, and I wasn't able to, so I switched into Charizard. And I know it has water moves, so that's going to be one of the first things that it's going to throw in. So I'm going to put a shield up. Sweet. Trying to get that farm down. Try not to be too greedy, but, you know, sometimes we get a little greedy. But that's okay, you know. Got to make sure you're able to pull through the end, you know. And see here, I did a little switch so I can get my switch clock going. And since I have an air attack move, I'm doing good damage. If I had a water move, it'd be a lot different. I'm going to try to go for Hurricane. I really feel like this person thinks I'm going to throw double weather balls. So they're probably not going to block up on the first one. And boom, I was correct. Ooh, a Shadow. Of course, I'm trying to do what I can. Shield it up because I have all that energy. And we go for the Weather Ball to try to draw out that shield. Sorry, another Reddit. Alright, we got both shields, which is really good. Of course, I don't really mind letting this go through because I already have energy with Charizard, and I know that I'm able to get another Weather Ball, which is should do enough chip damage against this Politoed if I have to switch to my Charizard, which I'm going to have to. Yep. See, if I was this guy, I would have saved that, but of course he threw it, which is kind of dumb on his part, but that's okay because that just secures a win for me. Got the Dragon Claw, like I had said, I had that ready. And we close it out. So I like to see. What I really liked about this team is that it incorporated two of the starter Pokemon in almost every Pokemon game. From the first generations, or the first couple generations anyway, with Bulbasaur, Charizard, and Squirtle. So, I just thought this team was a little bit unique and kind of hit home with being a kid and, wanting all the starter Pokemon on your team. Alright, so now we're here with Jumpluff again, and of course I'm not making that mistake. So I switch out to Charizard right away. They get the switch on me. Of course, Electric's doing lots of damage, but I'm trying to get as much energy as I can so I can apply pressure and make them draw out the shield. And that little Pokemon is so darn cute. I'll tell you what. Let's see here. So I waited out a little bit. I know both Pokemons are going to be pretty bad against Electric. Definitely going to want to shield this up. Sorry, my girlfriend's texting me. We're having some wild weather over here in Colorado. It's been snowing, raining, and then the sun comes out. It's all over the place, and she's super scared of driving in the snow, so sometimes I have to take her to work. Alright, they got that shield. And I decided to let this go. I probably shouldn't have, because I didn't know this fool had Aerial Ace, being a super effective against not water type, but grass type Pokemon, which kind of messed me up. So this is what's fun about the journey, is that some Pokemon that you haven't seen in battles, you're getting to see them and see what they use or what people run on them. And so while I'm going through this process, I'm honestly learning, which moves Pokemon have, and what's going to be better for me in terms of building a team, either around one certain type of Pokemon, or if I'm just trying to have fun and trying to just have overall good stats. And obviously here I did the Hurricane. I didn't know if they were going to let it go through. I was crossing my fingers, hoping that they do. And at this point I have no more shields. I'm kinda in the dark, because if he has Acrobatic, it's just gonna mess me up. And it's an Energy Ball, which still messes me up pretty good. See, I tried going for Hurricane. It's not gonna do anything no matter what. Even if they let it go through, yeah. I was just done after this one. This is, I think, after my 5th win, so this would be my 6th game. Yeah, this is the team that shut me out, but it's okay. Beautiful. Love it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe to my video, and I will be putting out more content. Have a great day.